In the heart of western Iowa, not far from the banks of the Missouri River, lies Whiting. This small town in Monona County was home to 745 people as of 2020. In June of 1873, the Sioux City and Pacific Railroad laid out Whiting, a new stop on a line built to connect Sioux City to the Union Pacific at Fremont, Nebraska. By August 1867, tracks had stretched 5 miles from Missouri Valley Junction to California Junction. A year later, in February 1868, they reached Sioux City, about 65 miles north from California Junction, and by 1869, the line pushed to Fremont, crossing the mighty Missouri by car ferry. It wasn't until 14 years later in 1883 that the Blair Bridge opened, replacing the ferry with a solid span of steel. By the 1880s, the Sioux City and Pacific became part of the Chicago and Northwestern Railway, tying Whiting to the pulse of a growing nation. By the 1960s, the rails saw change. The Union Pacific and CNW moved their interchange from Council Bluffs to Fremont, streamlining routes through Blair. Today, Whiting stands proud, its tracks now under Union Pacific's care. The old depot may be gone, but the railroad's legacy endures. Welcome to Whiting on this beautiful July morning. We are just in time to catch the MNPVP on its daily run north. This train originates at UP's Bailey Yard in North Platte, Nebraska, and terminates at UP's Valley Park Yard in Shakopee, Minnesota. Today's manifest is very typical and consists of a variety of covered hoppers, boxcars, coil cars, and more. By the way, keep an eye out for a tanker with the lid open. UP 8557 was previously spotted in Welton, Arizona on February 5, 2024, and UP 6676 was spotted 7 days later on February 12, also in Welton. Both were spotted by the Arizona guy.